looks like liquid silk flowing across the desk. It's breathtaking. Before we lose ourselves in the ink and the shadows, if you find peace in our time together, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. It really helps me bring more of these quiet moments to life for you. The rain outside has been so heavy tonight, hasn't it? It's made the air in the studio thick and humid, and my finest vellum is starting to curl at the edges, almost as if it's trying to hide from the damp. I can't have it shifting while I work. I need your help. Would you mind? Just rest your hand right here on this bottom corner. Yes, just like that. Your hand is so steady, and the warmth of your skin is perfect for coaxing the fibers of the page to relax and lie flat against the oak. I love the way the studio smells when it rains. It's a heady mix of the melted beeswax from the candles, the bundle of dried lavender hanging just above us, and that sharp metallic tang of the iron gall ink I've just uncapped. It's a scent that always makes me feel grounded, though it can be a bit overwhelming for some. You don't mind it, do you? You look so peaceful in this low light. The way the shadows dance across your features as the candle flickers, it's like watching a painting come to life. We're tucked away so perfectly here at this narrow desk. I know it's a bit of a tight fit, sitting side by side like this, but I find I quite like the closeness. It feels like we're in our own little world, doesn't it? A private sanctuary where time doesn't really matter. The storm can howl all at once against the shutters, and the rain can lash at the glass. But in here, with you right beside me, everything is calm and still. Just keep your hand there, nice and firm, while I begin to prepare the nib. I'm just going to reach across you now to fetch my quill. Listen to that, the dry nib scratching against the vellum. It's a crisp, rhythmic sound, isn't it? Almost like a tiny heartbeat. And then the soft clink of the glass inkwell as I dip the pen. I always love that sound. It's the signal that the thoughts in my head are about to become something real, something permanent. I'm just going to rest my hand right over yours for a moment, if you don't mind. Do you feel how cool my fingers are against your skin? I think the ink and the draft from the window have chilled me a little, but your warmth is so grounding. Let me just shift your palm a fraction of an inch to the right. There, not too much pressure. You don't want to bruise the delicate fibers of the vellum. You have to be firm but gentle, as if you're holding a secret you don't want to crush. My hand will stay right here, overlapping yours, just to make sure the page doesn't move while I find my rhythm. When I was just an apprentice, my master used to scold me for gripping the quill too tight. He used to say that the most beautiful letters in the world are never formed by force. just sit in the stillness without trying to break it. I'll keep my fingers laced over yours for a bit longer. It helps me find my center. Can you feel the tiny vibration of the pen through the wood of the desk? It's such a subtle thing, but when we're this close, I feel like I can sense every movement you make. Just stay like that for me, perfectly still, perfectly warm. The scratching of my pen has slowed, hasn't it? I'm sorry. I've just found myself staring at the way the light pools in the wet ink rather than actually finishing the stroke. I think I'm going to stop for a moment. Just for a moment. I have to confess something to you while the rain is still drumming against the roof and the world feels so far away. I've been sitting here for hours trying to focus on these official commissions, these formal scrolls and cold, distant words, but my heart just hasn't been in the work tonight. My mind keeps drifting, wandering away from the parchment and settling right here on you. Every time I dip my quill into the inkwell, I find my hand wanting to betray me. I start to form a letter, a sharp, professional serif, but then the nib wants to curve, to soften, to trace the familiar lines of your name instead. I've probably ruined 3 sheets of vellum tonight just by absent-mindedly doodling your initials in the margins. It's strange. Out of all the beautiful poems and ancient texts I could be transcribing, your name is the only thing that feels worth immortalizing tonight. It's the only thing that feels real in this flickering candlelight. Let me show you. I'm going to turn the quill around, using just the dry, soft end of the feather. Keep your hand right there, flat against the desk. I'm going to trace it onto the back of your hand. Can you feel that? The tiny, ghost-like tickle of the plume as I draw the first letter across your skin. It's like invisible ink, a secret written only in sensation. I'm following the curve of your thumb now, then sweeping up toward your wrist. It's such a delicate feeling, isn't it? Like a breath of air caught against your skin. I'm writing it slowly, letter by letter, letting the barbs of the feather dance over your knuckles. I think I've spent so much of my life looking for the perfect line, the perfect balance of ink and pressure, but I realize tonight that you are the only steady line in my world. Everything else feels so messy, so loud and unpredictable, but when you're here, sitting in the shadows of my studio, there's this profound sense of peace. You don't even have to say anything, just your presence, your quiet strength. It's like the horizon line that keeps me from drifting away. You're my muse tonight, though I suspect you've been my muse for much longer than I've dared to admit. I don't need the gold leaf or the expensive pigments when I have this quiet, perfect moment Just let me trace it one more time. Your name, written in silk and shadow on your skin. Stay with me, just like this. You have no idea how much comfort you bring into this room. There, I'm setting the quill down now. Can you hear that little clatter against the heavy oak? That is the sound of the day finally ending. No more commissions to finish, no more formal letters to perfect, and no more heavy parchment to hold down. I can see your eyelids drooping now, fluttering like the wings of a tired moth drawn to the light. Don't try to fight it anymore. Just lean back. Let the cushions of the chair take all your weight. You've been such a wonderful help to me tonight, holding the world still while I worked. But now it's time for you to let go of everything. Look at the candle with me for just a moment longer. It's burned so low now, hasn't it? The flame has turned that beautiful, deep sapphire blue at the base, flickering just a little as the last of the beeswax pools around the wick. And the rain, listen. So much more than these scrolls, more than any art I could ever hope to create. You are the masterpiece in this room. I'm going to stay right here, I promise. I'll sit by your side and watch over the drying ink and the dying candle while you drift away into the dark. There's nothing left for you to do, nowhere else Sweet dreams.